Another bad habit I have is I don't know when to switch off working. Like I work all day, every day. I'll wake up and I start working. Hello, I am Ben Bruce from Arctic in Alexandria, and these are my top 3 current albums that I'm listening to. Well, they're not really current, but they're what I'm listening to currently. Number 1, I've been listening to Slipknot's Subliminal Verses a lot lately. I know it's been around for a long time. It was one of my favorite records growing up, and I have recently put it back on my playlist, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Number 2, Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil. Very similar story. It's been around for a very long time, but again, growing up, it was one of my favorite records to sort of sit down and learn how to play little different guitar licks and stuff, and so I've been jamming that a lot again. And another old record I've been listening to is the Beatles' White Album. The Beatles are one of my favorite bands. They always have been, and that record is kind of just a current and permanent fixture in my life. So those are 3 records I love right now. Bad habits. I don't have any. No, I'm just kidding. I have a few bad habits. I bite my nails. It's pretty gross. It's a very bad habit, especially during a pandemic. Don't be doing that. I do wash my hands, obviously, quite a lot. So that's pretty good, but still, I should probably stop biting my nails. Another bad habit I have is I don't know when to switch off working. Like I work all day, every day. I'll wake up and I start working, and you know, sometimes I'll even be at dinner and I'll take a work call, so that's a pretty bad habit. I need to figure out how to switch off and just relax and be present in the moment. And then another bad habit I have is I'm terrible at being like a DJ. Like if I'm playing music at a party or on the tour bus or wherever, I'll play a song. I won't let it finish. I will have lined up the next song, and before the song's even finished, I'll play the next song, which really can be quite annoying, I think. So that's a pretty bad habit I've got there. But yeah, those are 3 pretty shitty habits. Top 3 recipes that you might enjoy while stuck at home in quarantine. Number 1, cereal. So pretty basic. What you do is you go into your pantry or your kitchen cupboard, wherever you store your cereal, dry cereal, obviously. You take the box, you pour as much cereal as you think you'll be able to eat into the bowl. Then, and here's where it gets a little bit tricky, you add the milk. Not too much milk, because if you add too much milk, the cereal goes soggy. But if you don't put enough milk, you don't get that awesome, like, sugary, cereally milk drink at the end of the meal. So, you know, there's a balancing act there. But, you know, I'm sure after a few attempts, you'll nail that one. So, recipe number 2 is, it's hard to explain it. It's basically, it's cooked bread. I think people toast. So what you do is you get some raw bread, and you know, some people like to meal prep before they make a meal. So what I like to do is I like to get my raw bread. I like to put it on my plate. I like to go to the fridge, get my butter or my margarine, and get whatever topping I want to put on it. Sometimes, you know, strawberry jam, sometimes peanut butter or honey, sometimes both. And I like to get that and place it on my kitchen counter. And then what you do is you cook the bread till it's a nice crisp golden brown on the top and the bottom. You know, next you'll carefully remove the bread now, because it will be hot, and it will be toast at this point. You want to remove it carefully so as not to burn yourself, and add a thin layer of butter or margarine, and then, you know, your peanut butter or your jam or what have you, and voila, you have a cooked bread or toast. And then number 3, it's a super important recipe: water. Just drink some water. Be healthy. It's the simplest one there is. It goes in pretty much any container, any glass, and you can drink it with a straw, without a straw, cold, warm, room temperature, however you like it. carbonated, flavoured water, whatever it is that you do, just water. It's a good one.